Lucy here from Real Life Medicine with an episode of Keto in the Craft Room, office, whatever I'm calling this thing. Anyway, it's Monday morning. I hope you're all fabulous. And I had a particularly restful weekend, which was really good, all fired up for this week. And this morning I'm off to I work at a cardiology clinic a couple of mornings a week, helping the patients there, look after their heart. And in fact, that's what this week's topic is keeping your heart healthy. So tomorrow's World Heart Day. So I'm going to be doing a topic each day on heart health. So today we're talking, now a lot of people know about fatty liver, right? And I've done a bit of a spiel on it a couple of weeks ago. But did you know that there's fatty heart as well? And what it is it's not actual fat infiltrating the heart muscle, but it's fat around the heart. Now, a lot of people don't know anything about this. But what it does is it increases your risk of an abnormal heart rhythm called atrial fibrillation. So a lot of people have heard that. Oh, your volume's gone. God, I hope mine's not gone. Banging on. Here we go. No, there, I'm putting the volume up. Anyway, can you hear me now? So, heart health. We were talking about fatty heart and fat around the heart muscle, and that increases your risk of atrial fibrillation. So, atrial fibrillation is an abnormal heart rhythm, and basically the heart is meant to go like this: ba-dum, 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 like a beautiful pair of bellows. And you can imagine it's sort of pushing blood out, pushing blood out, pushing blood out. When your heart fibrillates, it does this. Blood still gets out, but it doesn't do this big, beautiful whooshing. And when the heart does this pumping, the blood goes beautifully around and it's all emptied out of the heart. When it does this fibrillating, there's a pocket of blood that will stay in the heart and it can form a clot. And the problem with that, the clot flicks off and you end up with a stroke. So that is one of the major causes of stroke in our society, and one of the major reasons why people end up on blood thinners, and anticoagulants is the fancy name. In the olden days, it was warfarin. Some people are still on warfarin, but we now have some newer medications. Now, blood thinners are not ideal. Look, they're better than a stroke, but like everything in our life, we have pros and cons. So obviously we have to weigh up the risk. This is the whole thing with medications. It's not just you've got AF. Here's your blood thinner. Off you go. You're going to be perfect now. If you're on a blood thinner, you then have risks of bleeding. Here, my daughter's just got out of bed. You then have risks of bleeding in other parts of your body, including the brain. So the key really would be to avoid all of these problems in the first place. So this week, we're going to be talking all about the different conditions that affect the heart. Today, atrial fibrillation. Now, part of the reason that the cardiologists that I work at their clinic invited me to come and join their practice is because they see a lot of atrial fibrillation. And the best way to improve that is to reduce the fat around your heart. So how do we do that? Well, I'm pretty sure you know that the answer is going to be, for the majority of people, a low carbohydrate diet. And that's why we focus on low carb, real food, lower the insulin, open your woodshed, start burning your own fat. When you burn your own fat, your fat reduces everywhere, okay? We want it to reduce mainly around our gut, because that's what we can see, but it will also reduce around your other organs like your heart, and that's what we want. So my lovelies, this week, Heart Healthy Week, I know everybody thinks of cholesterol. That's all they think of now. If you think about, what about your heart? Everyone thinks of cholesterol. We're going to be talking all about the other things that affect heart, but certainly reducing your weight, okay, reducing your fat load. So when I say weight, Okay, I need to even stop myself on that because really it's not weight, it's fat we want to get rid of. Reducing your fat load, i.e., burning the wood in your shed, is critical to improving your heart health. Okay, lovelies, have a wonderful day. I will see you all tomorrow, bright and early. I'm back to being a morning person, and I'll see you then. Bye, lovelies.